Pool season is over, which means freezing temperatures are upon us. Let's talk about what you should do in order to protect your pool equipment during the winter. The first and easiest step starts at your automation panel. All we want to do here is just turn off the breakers so that way there's no power going to the pool equipment, so that way all your water becomes stagnant. Well, this brings us over to the filter. All we have to do here is just loosen the drain cap so that way all the water within the unit drains. Following that, we want to go ahead and bring our attention to the pool pump. All we want to do here is just remove the two drain caps located on the unit, and then from there, the water should drain from the equipment as well. Heaters can be a little tricky because traditionally they do not have drain caps. So all we want to do here is loosen the unions, which is pretty much just a fitting that connects the pipe to the unit itself. If we loosen both unions, we can then disconnect both pipes, and that will allow water to drain. Now it can be a little difficult, so you might want to grab yourself a pair of channel locks just to help out. It does make it a lot easier. Which brings us to the last piece of equipment, the salt system. This is the same thing as the heater. All we want to do is just disconnect one union and we should be good to go. So you might be asking, now I have all these loose fittings, I'm scared to lose them. Usually what we like to do, and a little bit of an industry tip, is you want to actually put your drain cap and all your loose fittings in the pump strainer basket. Because if you did all your steps right, this should be completely dry. Congratulations, if you have finished all the steps, your equipment is now winterized. You no longer have to stay up at night wondering if your equipment is going to break, costing you money that you weren't prepared to spend. Now, there are a few commonly asked questions that I wanted to run over, so let's go ahead and jump into this. As long as water is moving in my pool, I don't have to worry about it freezing because moving water can't freeze, right? Yes, kind of. What you want to be wary of is that random power outages do occur, and if it's cool enough, it can happen like that. So if you're sleeping in the middle of the night and the power suddenly goes out and you're fast asleep, your equipment could definitely freeze. Another thing is if your filter is dirty and water's not moving as quick as you think it is, it's a lot more likely to freeze. It's better to be safe than sorry, and just go ahead and winterize your equipment so you do not have to worry about it. So when do I have to actually worry about freezing? I would say once temperatures are getting below freezing pretty consistently at night, and as long as it's not getting above, let's say, 60 degrees during the day, then that's probably a good time to freeze. On average, that's usually going to put you in North Carolina sometime around October generally. So I always recommend doing it a little bit earlier than later just to be safe. Well, if my equipment breaks due to freezing, I'm just going to have a warranty that protects it. Not really. Most manufacturers are not going to warranty any type of freezing damage because they don't consider that a defect on them. They consider that a maintenance issue. So it's better to be safe. I can almost guarantee that you will not get a successful warranty claim if your equipment freezes. It's just much better to be safe and go ahead and drain your equipment of all its water so that way it can't freeze, just to keep it simple. Well, that wraps things up in terms of how to winterize your pool equipment. If you have any questions, feel free to just leave us a comment. Otherwise, thank you for watching the video.